This tutorial will show you the three primary responsibilities of the resource coordinator in the CPS LPD 2.0 Abre platform. In a nutshell, we will show you how to add partners to the LPD 2.0 Abre platform, how to add programs to those partners, and adding these programs has a couple of things that you need to do, and also how to match students with potential programs by running reports. So let's start out by adding partners to the LPD 2.0 Abre platform. So from the home page, in the upper left-hand corner where there are three vertical bars, click on those. And this is your menu, and scroll down to Partners and click on Partners. And these are all of the partners in the Abre platform. We want to add a new one, so in the lower right-hand corner, click on the small plus icon, which was the new partner organization. So again, provide your partner name, a short description, and an overview of this partner. Provide the contact information for this partner. If there is a partner logo, you can upload that. And make sure you save the partner as you go. So that is our first responsibility of adding partners to the LPD 2.0 Abre platform. Now let's add a program to those partners. So let me scroll back and let me search for one of our partners, which is Tinkertime, and I'm going to view the programs for Tinkertime. And right now there are two programs in the Tinkertime umbrella, Coding for Kids and Python Pals. To add a new program, click on the plus sign to add a new program. And provide a name. We'll call this Coding Cats, and a short description, coding for 3 through 8 students. And the overview would be something along those same lines. I will just copy and paste that here in the overview. Choosing a service area. Choosing a service area and choosing the goals are two of the more important things that you can do, because this will allow you to better match your students to your programs. So for my service areas, I will assume academic supports for mathematics and academic supports for science. And I'll scroll down a little bit further. I will also choose mentoring. And those are good enough for the service areas. For the goals, I want to select academic learning supports and expanded learning opportunities. Again, provide the contact information for this partner program. If there is a logo, upload that logo. You also need to set the program permissions. Now, these will be determined by Cincinnati Public Schools. But typically your administrators will have more access than your volunteers will. Certainly your volunteers should be able to take attendance and have information for the contact information. So should the administrators. The administrators might have a little bit more information, for example, access to the student profile. And these other items down here, assessments, behavior, forms, and plans, those will again be determined by CPS, but will also depend on the type of a program, the service and service areas, and the goals that are set by those programs. Make sure you click on Save. And so there is our Coding Cats. And so let's add our first member to the Coding Cats. So these are the Coding Cats. And I'm going to add a member, and this member should be an administrator and should be the point of contact. So I'm going to click on the plus in the lower right-hand corner to add a new member. And this is the most important thing. The member role for me is the first person should be an administrator. And administrator, once identified, can do a lot of the other things for you within that program, such as add students and add other members. And I'm going to mark this as the primary contact for the program. And I will click on Save. And so there's my first member in the Coding Cats program. So far we've selected the appropriate service areas and goals. Again, set the program permissions, and we have added the first member for the program, and it's typically an administrator, just like we did there. Now, matching students with potential programs. This is the third primary responsibility for the RCs. And so going back to the partners, there are no students in this yet. So what we might want to do is, if I back out of this, I can run some reports which will allow me to kind of figure out which programs and partners have service areas or goals that might align with the things that my students need. So for example, if I have a student who needs some academic support in mathematics, I can search for those reports. So here are my filters. So for example, maybe I'm looking for those programs or partners that offer academic supports in mathematics. And I can get an idea of how many there are here. And so right now I see that Gomez Tutoring right now is the only partner that we have that has that service area as one of our goals. So I'm going to look for Gomez Tutoring and maybe match my students with Gomez Tutoring Services. So let's go back to partners and let's look at Gomez Tutoring Services and look at the programs that are there. I can run reports for Gomez Tutoring Services. And if I filter, I can see which of those students have academic supports for mathematics. And so one of the connected programs has community connections. One of them has academic learning supports. One has family engagement, and one of them has expanded learning opportunities. So I can maybe drill down a little bit further and find some of those programs.